Hello, this is our market research project for Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister company. This is me, Mantas Butkus, with Puneet Malik, Peter Krechmar and Kshourian Zhu. So the company and product introduction. Abercrombie and Fitch is the mother company for Abercrombie and Fitch, Hollister, Abercrombie and Gilly Hicks. Abercrombie and Fitch was founded in 1892, currently has 1,096 stores, that's including all the parent companies, and is the leading in the US retailing. Their strengths are in-store experience, good quality, fashionable design, and etc. Therefore, you go into a company, into any store of the company, and you experience something completely different. There's such a thing as loud music, disco atmosphere is a completely different thing, and people really enjoy that. So we're gonna do our presentation on the Hollister. Is the parent company of Abercrombie and Fitch, which was established in July 1922. Currently has 507 stores worldwide. It's targeting teenagers and college students. Brand image is sepia toned and modified. Less expensive than Abercrombie and Fitch. This is what Abercrombie and Fitch says it to be. So we'll see in future whether it is true or not. And particular store atmosphere, relaxed West Coast feel. So the problem definition. The mentioned problem includes the definition of the core buyers of Hollister products. We as a group will have to find out whether the relationship of these customers towards Hollister is, the attributes and how they perceive the products. Another problem we'll have to deal with is to create an overview of the opinion of customers of Hollister products. So the hypotheses we raised for our project is that we believe that Abercrombie and Fitch is more popular than Hollister, that the parent company is more popular than the other company, and also there's a strong correlation between ownership patterns of Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister. The problem we believe to be that the accessibility is a big issue. There are not enough stores opened for the customers to enjoy it. In the sense of geographical barriers, we believe that Hollister stores should be opened in different continents and countries, because now they're too based in one location, for example UK. And as a final hypothesis, we believe the differentiation between both brands doesn't exist, that people and customers don't really differentiate the Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch. So our approach, how we did this, is we did the online survey as our primary research. Also the specific research questions we used and raised our hypotheses. We did a personal interview with an Abercrombie and Fitch employee to get some secondary data and inside information a little bit. We used Abercrombie and Fitch's annual reports to see how they did. Also we used presentations of the board meetings for the board and the investors, and we listened to some conference calls Abercrombie and Fitch made.
With regard to the primary data, we conducted an online poll in which 53% of our respondents were female, 69% of our respondents were aged between 18 to 25, while geographically 33% were Asians, 24% were North Americans, and 23% were Europeans. Since most of our target population was students, the monthly income for roughly 54% of them was from 0 to 1,000 euros. Surprisingly, 75% of all the participants that took our survey knew of Abercrombie and Fitch, and 63% of those who knew of Abercrombie and Fitch also owned A&F products. While doing a comparison between Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister on the following parameters like value for money, quality, fashion, and shopping experience, we found out that the responses of the participants rated both brands between 3 to 4, 5 being 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. So which just goes to show that the brands were perceived similarly. 80% of the participants knew of Hollister. ANF operates about roughly 6 stores in Europe, whereas Hollister operates 29 stores in about 4 countries in Europe. And out of those 29 stores, 17 are wholly based in UK. We saw a sharp ownership pattern where 30% of people who owned ANF also owned Hollister. Most respondents felt that accessibility was a big reason for not owning either ANF or Hollister.
So, in the end, after the results found, we made some recommendations for the Hollister. In our opinion, Hollister should open more stores in Europe, should diversify to other European countries as well. We'll show a map afterwards on the next slides where they are currently, and you'll see it for yourself that it's not enough. Also, Hollister and ANF should do co-branding and cross-selling in a sense, because now ANF is way more popular and important for the customers than Hollister. Alternatively, ANF could advertise Hollister in its stores, because as I said before, ANF is way more popular, so it should advertise through itself Hollister. And we think that increased focus on sales should be a good option, and as accessibility is one of the biggest issues for the companies facing, so online sales is the top priority the company should go. Also, changing customer perception, Hollister should be in a sense that, for example, people tend to believe that the prices are the same in both stores, whereas Abercrombie and Fitch says that Hollister is way cheaper. This is the map for Hollister in Europe. You can see that they are mainly based in UK and quietly based in Germany, whereas Italy and Spain goes afterwards. We believe that they should go more to France, maybe start from big cities, start from Paris. They should base more to Italy and expand to Eastern Europe as well. Also, thinking about the Chinese market, they're still not in the market. We believe that this is one of the biggest markets they should focus on. They should go to Chinese markets as soon as possible.
The limitations and caveats. While doing our survey, we've had limitations with respect to time and resources, and with respect to reliability of the data. Plus, we didn't have any trained research personnel. These are basically the 4 biggest limitations we faced while doing this research. Thank you.